Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the Pisen 7500 milliamp hour power bank hand warmer. A pretty interesting product, unusual, but it makes sense here in December and in the holiday season where temperatures are getting cold in many cities across the states and in the world. This is a CES 2016 winner, and in addition to being, of course, a traditional power bank for smartphones, tablets, and computers, it can also warm your hands and your pockets. Now, the idea, at least at first, seemed unlikely because I was skeptical about whether or not this would be safe. Obviously, the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 didn't fare so well when the battery was subjected to higher heats and temperatures. So it seems like battery plus heating was a bad idea on paper. But I've been reassured by Pisen and on diagrams I've seen online that there is very good thermal insulation between the two layers, the heating plate on the top, and then the batteries on the inside, that it should be reasonably safe. The idea of a rechargeable hand warmer also seems to be pretty good because you can use it for many, many times instead of disposing of it by using kind of a chemical reaction based one-time use hand warmer. Comes in a number of different colors. Capacity 7500 also is good enough to charge an iPhone or an average smartphone roughly 2.2 to 2.5 times, so that's pretty good. It's not a Qualcomm quick charge enabled device, but it does have 5-volt 2 amps, so it can charge an Apple iPad and even more power-hungry devices without too many problems. So here are some other specifications. Comfortable to hold, intelligent, fits into your pocket without too many problems. We have the blue version here for review purposes. We'll take a closer look at this in a second. Underneath this box, we have just the accessories, including a micro USB based charging cable, a lanyard strap if you want to, I guess, put it into your pocket or into a coat, and then there's also the instruction manual that is documented in English. So here we have just the power bank hand warmer. Certainly does have a very interesting shape and design going on. We have the company's logo on the very top, LED lights on the top here that I can tap on once to see how much juice is remaining. There is a green LED, as you can see. On the top here is where we have the full-size USB port. You can only charge one device at a time. There's a button you can tap on once to take a look at the battery status and hold for a few seconds to start the hand warmer function. You can see the hot symbol. There is a micro USB port for input for power. It charges up the power bank in around 4 hours, so it takes a little while to completely charge. So make sure you leave it maybe overnight for the best effect. And otherwise, it's constructed out of aluminum, metal, and some plastic on the sides. So pretty well constructed and well built. It reminds me a bit of a stone or a pebble in the hand, kind of like the palm pre, but obviously a bit bulkier and heavier than that. When it comes to the performance, all you need to do is tap on the power key or the hot key for about 4 seconds until the LED turns orange, and you know that the heating mode has been activated. It takes roughly 15 seconds for the unit to actually reach the warm temperature that you would want for it to be comfortable. And heat does come out from both the front as well as on the rear. So both of the metal contacts do get warm. It's actually not, hot, so it's uncomfortable, but it's about the same level of warmth that you would get from, a older, more traditional kind of hot packet that you would use chemicals and then one-time use. So it definitely gets toasty, it's very comfortable, and it's easy to grip and hold. And I can definitely see how putting this, again, into a jacket, maybe on a winter's day, could feel just really useful as well as comfortable, and of course improve your health and circulation. So it really is something that actually works better than I expected. Of course, since it's electronic, it also can last for longer than just a chemical reaction-based product, because again, you can just charge it up and use it over and over again. When you don't want to use it anymore, you can just tap on the hotkey for a few seconds longer until the light disappears, and afterwards the heat will dissipate. In my brief testing with it, it seems like this didn't have really an issue as far as hindering the performance. I could both use it as this hand warmer and also charge a phone at the same time in my pocket without any interference. So it remains fairly safe and stable. It's a smart charger, so it's not going to overheat or overcharge your phone as well. And charging rates are also quite competitive. Again, with 5-volt 2 amps, an average Android smartphone fully charged up in around 2 hours, and the Apple iPhone 7 that I tested it out with charged up in under around 2 hours as well. So performance is pretty good. A larger tablet will take a little longer, of course, especially if it has a larger capacity. But again, these are respectable rates for a non-Qualcomm quick charge enabled device. Fully charging up the power bank itself takes roughly 5 hours, 6 hours to complete, so make sure you leave it overnight when you want to juice it back up. So that's something to quickly point out. Now, one feature that is lacking on this unit is an integrated LED torch or a flashlight that I know that many power banks do have. It could have been useful as an extra utility, but nonetheless, it already does quite a lot by being a very unique hand warmer in addition to being a pretty good power bank that worked well in our testing as far as charging rates and performance. So that's the Pisen 2-in-1 hand warmer and 7,500 milliamp hour capacity power bank unit. You can check out more details in an article coming out soon, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.